Hey yo, what it do YouTube? It's your boy Alvin MB10, aka AMR10, and what I've got for you today is some more NBA 2K22 next gen. More specifically, what I have for you today is a long-awaited build that I did get asked for quite a while back, which happens to be a Ja Morant build. Now obviously I had to take my time making this build because I had to fine-tune it and make it as great as I can, because this man is a dark horse for the MVP, and I figured if we're gonna make a Ja Morant build, we gotta do it right. Plus, low-key, I had to make sure that the build I made for him was a two-way slashing playmaker, because in my personal opinion, that's the man's play style. But yeah, today's build video, trust me, this is the greatest two-way slashing playmaker build you will see in the whole of NBA 2K22 next gen. And yes, I do believe in that, which is why I'm saying it with my whole chest. If you feel like it's not, do me a favor, go ahead and drop a comment down below telling me why you personally feel like this build isn't the greatest, you know what I'm saying, two-way slashing playmaker build you've seen. But yeah, also to those of you who've been showing hella support of the channel, I just want to say thank you. I've seen all the likes, the comments, the views, you know what I'm saying, the subscriptions, and I just like to say thank you for that. But to everybody who's new to the channel and ain't done so yet, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, because as most of you know, we're trying to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year, and we can't do that without the help of all of you. But yeah, thank you. And if you like today's video and you want to see more content like this, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button down below, because it helps me know. And yeah, you know what I'm saying, it puts a little smile on my face. But let's get straight into the build. As I said, the build is based around Ja Morant. He is a point guard, right-handed, wears the jersey number 12, was the second pick in the 2019 draft behind Zion Williamson, and was selected by the Memphis Grizzlies. Low-keys, him and Zion played on the same AAU team, but nobody believed in Ja, and kind of looking like they should have. But yeah, height-wise, he stands at 6'3", weighs in at about 174 pounds, which is really light for a point guard, because the barrier for a 6'3" point guard is 170 pounds. And wingspan wise, we put him all the way up to about 6'10". This is purely because anything below this does not allow us to get the stats we need in regards to, you know what I'm saying, defense. Body shape really don't matter. Technically, I put him down as compact because he is kind of skinny, but hey, that's just me. Now, with it being a Ja Morant build, the first thing you got to do is you got to mess with the physicals, just because this boy is uber athletic. So we're going to give him a 91 speed, 91 excel. On stamina, we're going to give him a 95, because once you get that gym rat badge, you get a 99. We're going to put the vertical all the way up to an 80. I would put it higher, but honestly in this game, to get elite contact dunks, all you really need is an 80 vert, and anything outside of that's just to make you look a little bit more stupid with the dunks. But as I said, I got to level this build out and make it as realistic as possible. So now that we've messed with the physicals, the next thing to mess with is his finishing, because for those of you who have watched this man play, he has some of the craziest finishes near the rim that you will ever see. He has tried to poster he tried to post the Rudy Gobert. If that doesn't say a lot to you, then yeah, you probably ain't watching basketball like that. But yeah, driving dunk wise, we're gonna put it up to a 92, because as most of you know, that's the max. That's the least you need to at least get elite contact dunks. We're gonna put his layup all the way up to an 87. This is because I want the ability to get gold acrobat. Anything below that takes it away. Plus, it allows me to also get gold giant slayer, because as I said, he is out here taking it to bigs and showing them that yeah, little man can get up. Next thing we're going to mess with is will be his playmaking, just because I personally believe his playmaking is underrated, because the boy is shifty when he gets to it, and you know what I'm saying? When he's off the floor, you see how the Grizzlies play, and it tells you how much his playmaking really works for them. So first thing to be first though, we're going to put the speed of the ball up to a 90, just because he's fast as hell. We're going to put the ball handle up to about an 86. This is purely just because anything lower than that doesn't allow me to get gold ankle breaker. I personally haven't run this badge myself, but if you have, do me a favor, go ahead and drop a comment down below telling me what it is like, you know what I'm saying? Because I might give it a shot one time. Next thing to do is mess with the pass accuracy. I personally feel like there's been a silent buff to the playmaking stats, because it seems as though having a low speed with ball nowadays, you move hella slow, and having a lower pass accuracy, you tend to throw more picks. So I'm kind of happy with the original build I made, and I'm happy with this one. Now, the next part of his game to mess with will be the shooting side of it, just because we really do, you know what I'm saying, we can't make a build that you play with without it having some shooting. So we will be putting his mid-range jumper up to an 85. And to help spread the floor, we also will be putting his 3-ball up to a 76. Now, obviously, this doesn't allow you to finish with some of the greatest shooting badges in the world, but you still manage to finish with gold difficult shots, Hall of Fame fade ace, and as well as Hall of Fame sniper, and you get silver mismatch expert and a few others. But as you know, with Ja Morant, usually you're just attacking the cup and showing them why you're a mean man. Now, the last thing to mess with here will be the defense, where we'll be putting it up to an 85 on the perimeter defense, because anything below that doesn't allow us to get gold clamps. When it comes to steal, we'll be putting it all the way up to an 86. Personally, this is just so that you can get gold pickpocket, because anything below that, again, no gold pickpocket. And then when it comes to block, we'll be putting this all the way up to a 66. This is only because this allows us to get 19 total defensive badges. Now, as you can see, we still have an attribute point to mess with, which usually ends up having to get thrown into free throw. Now, what we have here in total is 22 finishing badges along the lines of Gold Acrobat, Limitless Hall of Fame Limitless Takeoff, Gold Giant Slayer, Gold Posterizer, and Hall of Fame Slithery Finisher. Those are the badges that I would personally consider running, as well as Hall of Fame Pro Touch, but hey, you gotta choose what you gotta choose. We finished with 23 shooting badges, which, as I said before, I'd willingly go with Difficult Shots, Fade Ace, Mismatch Expert, Deadeye, Sniper. But again, it's up to you, and maybe Stop and Pop depending on how many slots you have. And then on the playmaking side of the ball, we finished with a total of 29 playmaking badges. Here you can go really crazy. I personally would go with a lot of stuff like Space Creator, Stop and Go, Tight Handles, as well as Quick Chain and Quick First Step, because as I said, this build is just impeccable at breaking defenders down, getting to the hole, and yamming it over everybody, which is what I expect a lot of you to be doing when you make this build. And then lastly but not least, we've got 19 total finishing badges, with the key thing here being you are allowed to get Bronze Chase Down Artist. Now, if you've seen recently, Ja's been able to get 1 or 2 chase down blocks here and there, so hey, maybe you can get twisted with it and do the same thing. But yeah, in total, what we finished with is 22, 45, 54, 74, 93 total badges across the board. But remember, you do get a +4 from going to college, and then you get a +2 from last season and this season if you manage to hit level 39. Now, when it comes to primary takeovers, with it being a Ja Morant build, I personally would go with finishing moves, because obviously you want to posterize people. I mean, you could go with easy blow-bys, but the truth of it is, with the playmaking that the build has, you really shouldn't need it. And then for a secondary takeover, because it is, you know what I'm saying, when he's off the floor, the team looks hella crud. So I would personally go with a team rating boost or team badge boost, just because then it helps the rest of your teammates on the floor. Now, what 2K says we have built here is what I love to hear. A two-way slashing playmaker, the likes of De'Aaron Fox, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, and John Wall. I'm not gonna lie, I've never watched Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf play ball, but as for the other two, yeah, they're both what I'd classify as two-way slashing playmakers, except for the fact that they do have a bit of a midi, which is what we have here as well. But yeah, as I said, this here happens to be my Ja Morant build, i.e. my Dark Horse MVP Ja Morant build, aka my very best two-way slashing playmaker build within NBA 2K22 Next Gen. If you have any opinions or anything you feel like I should change on the build, do me a favor, go ahead and drop it down below in the comments. I will be reading through all of them as quick as I can. And if you're new to the channel and you ain't done so yet, don't forget to do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, and also drop a like on the video if you really enjoyed today's content. If you didn't, do me a favor, drop a dislike, and you know what I'm saying? At least I know that maybe there's something I need to switch up. But yeah, anyway, it's been your boy Alvin MB10, aka AMR10. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Hope you have a great day. Enjoy your Friday. Deuces.